one-day challenge.
Can you still do 4 parks in one day at Disney World?
That's so many. That's so many parks.
It's so many parks, and there's a reservation system.
Yeah. And there's park hopping only at 2. I think we can do it.
I think we can do it.
But we're gonna try it out today. All right, we are headed to all 4 Disney World theme parks today with a set of things that we need to accomplish in each. We need to get a photo with the park icon and acquire a celebration button for each park. We have to ride one of the more popular rides in every park, one of the less popular rides in every park, and eat an iconic snack. So that's a lot to do in not a lot of time, especially considering we cannot park hop until 2 p.m. and have to do 3 of the other parks after that point.
I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm glad I'm with you.
Me too. You will typically find PhotoPass photographers in front of every park icon. PhotoPass is Disney's photography service. You can get these photos individually purchased through the My Disney Experience app or with Memory Maker, which is the photo package here in Disney World, that you can add onto your ticket. But we are just gonna go ahead and grab a photo with this PhotoPass photographer right here so that we can commemorate our 4-park one-day first park, Animal Kingdom. Emma went to grab our I'm Celebrating button. Those buttons are really cool. They're a free offering that you can get when you are in the theme parks. They have a couple of different ones. There's I'm Celebrating, Happily Ever After for like wedding anniversaries and things like that, happy birthday buttons, and the cast members will write a personalized message on these buttons for you. You can wear them around the park and it just lets other cast members, other guests know to say happy birthday to you or to say congrats. They're out?
Potentially, yes.
Oh no.
The whole park has been running low.
All right, we're gonna hunt them down. We'll find them, or we'll make our own. So we are on our way to our big ride, which we want to do first just to make sure that we can get it out of the way. We do have Genie Plus today to help aid us in the other parks, but we have not used it here at Animal Kingdom. One of the most popular rides here is Expedition Everest, and though it does have a posted wait time of about 30 minutes right now, we think that we can get on it pretty quickly with a single rider line, so that's where we're headed. It's Kevin.
It's her. It's Kevin. The Kevin from Up. Do you know who that is?
I've heard of her. Hi, Kevin. Oh. She said hi. That was amazing.
Do you think we have enough time to meet characters?
I think that we should try. I think we should try to meet characters. So does Kevin count for here?
Yes.
Yes. I agree that Kevin counts. So we've got one character down here too as well. All right, we are here for our popular ride in this park. One of the most popular rides in Disney's Animal Kingdom is Himalayan Escapes Expedition Everest. That's not what it's called. It's just called Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain. And on this ride, you do kind of board an expedition through the Forbidden Mountain up to Everest, but your expedition does get derailed as there's a little bit of a Yeti problem. Now we are going to use the single rider line. This is something that you can do as long as you are able to split into single members of the party, and if you're willing to be split up, they will split you up. You cannot wait in the single rider line and expect to be seated together. But we're going to head in here. It's a really great way to like skip the main line. It looks like there's a bit of a line to the single rider line today, but hopefully it'll still move fast enough for our challenge. There you are.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. When it goes dark and bright again, my eyes take like 5 minutes to adjust, and I'm just looking around here like, I can see shapes.
That's fair. So now that we've done our big ride here in Animal Kingdom, we're now going to take a quick break and we're gonna head and do our one iconic snack. I knew that there was one place that I wanted to come to that I think is one of the most iconic snacks. But to make sure I wasn't being biased, I did ask several people and we all came up with the same answer, and that was Mr. Kamal's seasoned fries. These French fries are some of my favorite fries in all of Disney World, not just Animal Kingdom. They are delicious, really great seasoned fries that are served with curried honey mustard and Korean chili ketchup.
We've acquired Mr. Kamal's fries.
They are a bajillion degrees.
They're so hot.
So hot.
They literally took these out of the fryer and they were like, here you go. They are seasoned French fries with Korean chili ketchup and curry honey mustard. This is hands down one of our favorite snacks in Animal Kingdom.
No
Definitely gonna be a part of our challenge today. They're so good.
They are so good. I think they're just different too. I love the seasoning. I'm very much a savory person, so it's just a good French fry with a little kick, which I enjoy.
The fries are classic Disney fries, which means they're kind of like on the thin side. They don't have like any like, they have a little, I guess, potato skin on them, but not enough for you to even really notice. They're seasoned with a spice, like not spicy, but honestly a seasoning that has a little bit of like kick to it, and it's spicy in the spices way. The curry ketchup has a nice like zing to it. It's kind of like acidic, like a vinegary based sauce.
Yeah, it's
ketchup.
definitely more runny too. Like than when you think of normal ketchup, it looks more oily, but in a positive way.
It looks kind of like a loose barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
If you like French fries, you gotta try these. I'm a French fry connoisseur, and these are stellar. They're not even loaded. There's not even cheese on them.
Yeah.
And they're so good.
For our mini kind of filler ride, even though that's just a term we use, just a smaller ride with maybe less of a weight, we are going to do Triceratops Spin. This is where you get to sit in a literal Triceratops and spin over Dino Land. It's a choice that I'm making to do this one. I am excited. Anyone can enjoy this one, and traditionally, it's not a long wait at all. Are you ready to spin?
I have never been more ready to spin in my life. Are you ready? Because you're the one we should be concerned about.
Anything for you.
Do you have a preference?
Is this Dinosaur 11?
Dinosaur 11.
I'll sit in the front. All right, we have completed our responsibilities in this park except for one.
Celebration button.
Celebration button.
We are going to check with guest relations. That's where the cast member said if there are any, they will be there. And if not, maybe conservation button?
Yeah, it's okay if it's not the exact right button, but they are apparently running low on the specifically I'm celebrating buttons. We can also get happy birthday.
It might
and
be
just
our
scratch it out.
birthday in every part.
It might just be our birthday today.
It is our unbirthday.
It is our, we could write on every button.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Happy birthday. All right. We've done
it.
They did have I'm celebrating buttons.
And he wrote so nice on it for us.
He did. 4 parks one day, DAC. Button acquired, and that's DAC complete.
Yeah.
We've
One
done
down.
Disney's Animal Kingdom.
3 to go.
3 to go. And perfect timing for us to have plenty of time to hop over to the next part.
Right around 1 o'clock right now.
Right around 1 o'clock. If you were doing this without a car, then what you're going to want to do at this point is take a bus. Park hopping buses do start at 1, so that's when you start seeing buses to the other parks. At the different parks, like we could take an Animal Kingdom bus here we're going to Hollywood Studios. So typically you could do that, but because we have our cars and this park closes so early, we're going to drive our cars to the Transportation and Ticket Center, take the monorail to Epcot. I don't like this.
I'm not sure what to do.
This is difficult. Well, hold on. Okay, we're getting creative.
Yeah.
And we're showing off a lot of transportation today.
We are.
We're gonna drive to the Transportation and Ticket Center, which is the parking lot for Magic Kingdom. Then we are going to Uber, because there is no direct, I guess we could go to a hotel for a bus.
We could go to a hotel for a bus, that's true.
Maybe we do that to show the bus. We're gonna drive to the Transportation and Ticket Center. We're going to take a bus from Polynesian, probably.
Whatever, yeah.
Whatever, well, actually contemporary, if we get on the monorail. Okay, we're gonna take a bus from Polynesian to Hollywood Studios, do Hollywood Studios, Skyliner or boat to Epcot, and then monorail back to the Transportation and Ticket Center. Show all of those modes of transportation.
Then Magic Kingdom.
Oh yeah, and then obviously Magic Kingdom. Oh man, I just got stressed. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we're in the parking lot at the Transportation and Ticket Center. We're waiting for the tram. The tram is pulling off right now, which is not great for our timeliness, but it's okay because another tram is right behind it. And we are going to head up to the front because that's where the rideshare pickup is here at the TTC and for Magic Kingdom. And we're gonna grab probably a Lyft. Made it.
We finally made it.
We did get a little lost in the lift, which is a danger.
It has actually happened to me several times when I Uber around Disney World,
too.
so
It's just
maybe
confusing.
account for that,
Yeah.
you know, time-wise.
Yep. But we are here at Hollywood Studios, our second park of the day. Uber pickup, of course, is at the Transportation and Ticket Center. The drop-off is right by the bus drop-off. You get dropped off,
There
the
it is.
resort guests get dropped off
Way back there.
from the buses. So now we just have to walk a slow stroll into the park. After, how long was that ride? With the extension, like
About
12 minutes?
It round up to around 15.
Okay, 15
Close-ish.
minutes with us getting lost. But typically that drive is under 10.
Yeah, the
So-
drive is under 10, but if you account for the walks and parking and back and forth, it's probably still saved us time, I'd
Yes,
say.
and we definitely recommend in general just allotting 30 minutes for travel around Disney World. That's what we're doing today. 2.5 hours for each park and then 30 minutes for travel between them. We're about to go through security. Same deal here. Picture with the park icon, which we're going to use the Chinese theater, of course, here. Picture with the park icon, popular ride, plus popular ride, snack, and maybe character?
If we're fast enough.
If we're fast enough character. So just like Animal Kingdom, there are PhotoPass photographers up and down the boulevard in Hollywood Studios. So we went ahead and snagged our PhotoPass photo with the park icon, which is the Chinese theater. Now there are actually kind of two park icons / weenies in theme park language. There's this one, which is the Chinese theater and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And then if you head down that way, Hollywood Tower of Terror, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, is definitely the other kind of weenie park icon here in this park.
We have a little bit of time. It's 2:30.
Okay,
we have a little bit of time until our lightning lane for
Rock and Roller Coaster.
So let's go do a small ride, a snack, and then rock and
I like it.
rock
and
out
then,
of here.
And then rock out. When I say star, you say tours. Star.
Tours.
Star.
Tours.
All right.
Oh, okay.
That was fun.
So for our smaller ride here in Hollywood Studios, we are doing Star Tours. The adventure continues. This is a really cool simulation ride where you get to go on a bunch of different possibilities with all of your favorite Star Wars characters. There's characters from the original trilogies, from the prequels and the sequels. Lots of really exciting stuff. This one you do need to be cautious though. It definitely has its issues with motion sickness, so be very careful with that. But almost everyone can enjoy this ride. You do need to be at least 40 inches tall to ride it, but we're excited. It's a great filler ride and hopefully this doesn't make Quincy sick. So let's hop in line.
I am Lando Calrissian with the Resistance.
General Calrissian. Nice to see a familiar face.
It's good to see you too.
We just got off Star Tours. We had a really good, so of course the scenes change, so you can get different combos. It's really hard to get two of the same rides.
Yes.
And there are like storylines from both the new trilogy and the original trilogy. And even some that are references to the prequels.
Yes.
Like you can go to the Gungan planet with Jar Jar Binks. We got a new trilogy one, and we got a scene that neither of us had gotten before.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It was really good. This is one of the best rides I've had on Star Tours in a really long time.
Me too. It was like we were fighting Star Destroyers, and C-3PO at one point was like, if we don't make it out of this, you've been the best group of passengers. It's been an honor to fly with you. And then he was like, he was like, yeah, it was, there were jokes, and it was really adorable. So, I mean, I don't know.
A full story is what we both said.
Yeah.
Like it was just
Yeah,
really good.
and I certainly think that Star Tours is a little rough on the stomach. I definitely got a little queasy in there. I'm prone to motion sickness, but I still really love that ride. I think it's worth doing. I love that it's different every time. And of course, there are more flashy Star Wars rides in this park now. But
You know what?
Don't
hate on Star Tours.
We love some Star
Star
Tours.
Tours holds up.
We are currently headed into Toy Story Land. We took a cut through Star Wars Galaxy's Edge after Star Tours to get our snack of the park. One of the most iconic things to eat in Disney's Hollywood Studios, gotta be the tachos. Weirdly, tachos are not showing up for us on mobile order, which typically we would highly recommend mobile ordering at Woody's Lunchbox, since you would get to skip this whole line, walk right up to the front and get your tachos. But since the tachos aren't showing up, we are waiting in line. We'll let you know how long this line is. They did let us know they do still have the tachos. They're just glitching out and not showing up online. So guess we're waiting. All right, we've acquired our tachos. Tachos are, of course, tater tots, aka potato barrels, covered in chili, sour cream, cheese, scallions. It's an amazing combo.
They're delicious. They're very heavy, very shareable.
Look at this. This is so shareable.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
That's my whole face. I got hot sauce and Emma doesn't like hot sauce, so I'm gonna try to put them weirdly on one side of the taco.
You do what you need, and I can accept it.
All right, fair enough.
To me, this is a classic Hollywood Studios staple. It's heavy, it's tasty, very savory. I don't know, I just love it. It reminds me a lot of like a, what are they called? Like whoopie pop? Like a walking taco?
Yeah, like a walking
taco, but with hash browns in it.
Yeah. Fun fact, before I worked at AllEars, I had read about tachos and watched tachos on Disney Food Blog and on AllEars, and I I came to Disney World on vacation with my family. I got the tachos and they were disgusting.
No.
Yeah, I got a bad batch. But I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've been led astray by everyone I love.
No.
And then sure enough, I had them again for a video years later.
Yeah.
And they were really good. So the tachos are tasty. There's also Fritos in them. I forgot to mention that there are corn chips.
They also do a breakfast version of these with gravy and cheese on top, and oh my gosh.
The breakfast tachos are one of my favorite breakfasts in the park.
Completely agree. Also, pro tip, get the kids because you get a side and a drink and it's so filling. You cannot finish the adult ones.
Tachos, part of any 4 parks in 1 day challenge. Maybe not any,
We need the sustenance.
but part of ours.
Yeah. Okay, so Quincy's finishing up at Woody's lunchbox, but I see some characters, so I'm gonna try really quickly to go and grab them, so that way it'll count as our characters here. Oh, look, it's Woody and Jessie. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna say it counts. Yes, characters, check.
Whenever I'm in Hollywood Studios with the music, I'm always like, I'm strolling through the sunny streets of Hollywood.
You guys been to Hollywood
You guys been to Hollywood Town?
So now that we've eaten a full meal, we thought what better way to continue our 4 parks 1 day than to go on a roller coaster that they're gonna put us upside down 3 times. I feel really good about this decision. I don't know how Quincy feels, and I can already tell you I probably would not recommend eating a full meal and then getting on Rock and Roller Coaster. But that's what we're doing right now. Rock and Roller Coaster is a huge coaster in Disney World. You go upside down 3 times. It's inside, it's a dark coaster. You do need to be at least 48 inches tall to ride it, but it's a lot of fun, lots of G-forces, and you go from 0 to 60 in like 2.5 seconds. It's crazy, it's a really exciting ride, but probably not for everyone. So I'm heading back to guest relations to grab a button because the celebration buttons continue to plague us. So we're gonna hope guest relation has them now. Guest relations continues to show out.
Look at this
Because
adorable
look how cute
button.
that is. She, the lovely cast member, did not know we were filming anything. I just told her what we were doing, and she took all her extra time just to make that. And she even apologized and was like, "I hope I'm not slowing you down."
Oh.
I was like, "This is the nicest."
You would never slow us down.
Cast members are the magic.
Look at that. And now we have 2 buttons for Kermie.
On to our third.
On to our third. There are 3 ways to get over to Epcot from Hollywood Studios. They are very close to one another. There is the boat, which I will say the boat would probably be the fastest if it were here. It's coming around the corner. I think we might still beat it with the Skyliner. We'll have to find out. That boat, we're trying to beat it. By getting on the Skyliner, which is Disney's gondola system, it is continually moving. Now for this, we will have to go to Caribbean Beach and transfer to head on the Epcot line. But I really love the Skyliner. It's my favorite mode of transportation beyond the ferry boat to Magic Kingdom that's in Disney World because it feels like a ride in and of itself. It's gorgeous, it's comfortable.
I love it, and I'm scared of heights, but this does not bother me. It feels very sturdy. I feel very safe every time. So if you're nervous about that aspect of it, I don't think you should be.
So we've got a little bit of a race going on between us on the Skyliner and this boat that's pulling in right now. So hopefully we'll be able to see a defining feature on that boat.
Hold on to your straw hats. We are about to enter the heart of the Caribbean.
We are at the Caribbean Beach Skyliner station, and we're having to transfer, which you do going between Hollywood Studios and Epcot. You transfer at Caribbean Beach. There's a pretty long line for the Skyliner right now.
I can honestly say I have not personally seen it this way.
I have seen it like this in the morning, like first thing as a resort guest. Yeah, but other than that, no. So this is certainly a busy Skyliner time. What time is it?
4:30.
4:30 is a busy Skyliner time. Going to Epcot, not to Hollywood Studios. All right, we have arrived in our 3rd park, Epcot. As you can see, it's starting to get that afternoon sun.
But we're good on time if we keep up our pace.
We haven't once gotten to a park late yet. What time is it?
It is 4:52.
I stand by when I say I wanted to be here by 5.
Yep.
Our lightning lane for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is at 5:25, so that's in a little while. Snack in the meantime, the other ride, and then we can grab that one. Or maybe, we'll have to play it by ear because we are going to leave through the front of the park to get to Magic Kingdom via monorail, and Remy's is in the back of the park.
Remy's is the back.
So we'll see what happens, but we are en route to complete our tasks. All right, we are starting with our iconic snack, which here in Epcot, there are a lot of iconic snacks, things you can find around World Showcase, like the shul bread or pastries at Leal. The food that Epcot is truly known for is festival food. There are 4 festivals in Epcot that occur year round. There's almost always a festival going on. Usually there's a break of a couple weeks in between them. Right now, the Festival of the Holidays is going on at the time of us filming. Next up will be Festival of the Arts, which will be coming up very soon when this video comes out. But we are going to eat some iconic food in Epcot, and that means eating festival food. We're stopping by the France booth, which is a beloved booth. A lot of people really think this is a must-do. It's La Marche de Noël for this festival, and we're going to try out some of the eats. We have our frozen hot chocolate martini. Get away, Bug. It's our martini. No. We also have this ham, roasted ham with pearl onions and veggies, and these puffed potatoes, both from La Marche de Noël, the France booth. I did not get a fork or 2 forks.
I only got 1 straw. First things first, this is just chocolate milk. Like, that is all this is right now, but I absolutely love that. It's really rich, it's very creamy. I get the hot chocolate flavor. You know how it's, when you make a hot chocolate with the powder pack, it has that certain specific creamy flavor. That's exactly what this is. I really enjoy this. I know Miranda said it wasn't one of her favorites when she did Festival of the Holidays, but I would come back and get this again. Rich and creamy milk chocolate, frozen hot chocolate.
I'm gonna go get a fork. Ham, jambon, ooh, mushrooms.
Mushrooms are my favorite.
I did just spill myself.
That's okay.
Just a little.
We don't judge you. This is a safe space.
I think that was pretty tasty.
I think I have had more flavorful things from the French booth in the past, not just from this festival, but from all of the festivals. But I really like this. I enjoy the combination of the flavors. I like ham, little onions, and mushrooms. I like all of that. It's very heavy, which I can appreciate. Sometimes with the smaller dishes, you'll eat it and then not feel like you had anything at all. So this is definitely more filling too, but it's heavy on that salty ham flavor, which I like, but if you don't want something super salty or savory, this might not be the best one.
It's definitely, yeah, savory is the right word for it. Everything's cooked very well. The ham is perfectly cooked, the mushrooms are soft, the onions are soft. These potatoes are really unique. They're puffed potatoes, so they kind of have like a puffed texture to them. I think they're very good with the sauce, although I don't think they're any better than regular potatoes.
Agreed.
I'd rather have like mashed potatoes or like roasted just baby potatoes. But I think they're unique. Pretty good, not bad for our iconic Epcot festival food representative.
I don't like the potato. I decided right now. The texture reminds me of a donut.
But it's a potato.
But it's potato.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense in my head.
No.
For our next stop in Epcot, what we're considering our big ride here is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. You get to shrink down to the size of a literal rat and go on some crazy adventures throughout Gusteau's restaurant.
Definitely a bit of a backup on the lightning lane right now, which certainly can happen. Sometimes the ebb and flow of things, you just end up with a little bit of a line with lightning lane. They will try to move you through fast, which is also why the standby line can get a little backed up if there's a lot of people who are turning to the lightning lane. The standby line for Remy's is over 2 hours right now, so this is a good use of lightning lane. It won't be too long, probably under 10 minutes. We've done it.
It's dark outside.
It is dark outside. Is that your French accent?
I can't do a French accent.
Okay,
so
I can, but you like threw me off.
Oh, okay.
It is dark outside here in France. I can't really, now I can't do one because you've confused me. We are now on our way to complete our other Epcot responsibilities. Luckily, Magic Kingdom is open until 11 p.m. tonight, which means with us starting at 11 a.m., a 12-hour day, we can do 3 hours in each park, or 2.5 with travel times. So we are now headed to go ahead and do our smaller ride, our filler ride, hopefully meet a character, which is our bonus action. We already ate a snack, so we just need our celebration button and our park icon here. So I'm doing pretty good.
I'm feeling good myself.
How did you feel about Remy's?
I personally really love Remy, and I think it's a little bit disappointing that it's as short as it is.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun. If I can rope drop it, I'm happy to do it. I wouldn't wait more than probably 30 or 40 minutes for it.
Agreed.
But that's just my opinion.
I paid attention to the smells for the first time, like really paid attention. The smells are awesome.
Really
I especially like the kitchen at the very end when they're cooking before you go to Remy's restaurant. That smell, pay attention to the smell in there because I never noticed it before, but it was really awesome. So we're doing something pretty unique now. We are at the Disney Rewards photo spot, which is an exclusive card vendor experience for those that have the Disney Visa. Emma has the Disney Visa. So
Make me show it, so you are going to have to show it before you go in if you want to do this.
So make sure you have it on you. We are going to head in. It's an exclusive character experience. They tend to have different characters in here. We have no idea who we're gonna see. Mickey typically meets right next door, but he is done meeting for the day, so we're gonna do this to knock out our character experience. There are still characters meeting in, I believe, ImageWorks after Journey into Imagination with Figment, but if you wanna meet characters in Epcot, you're gonna wanna meet them during the day. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting cooler. Ooh, wow. Have you seen the walls in this place? Hi, Mickey. Hi, Goofy. Oh my gosh, and your 50th Blazers. You guys look so dapper. There's no better part of the day than seeing Mickey and Goofy. That was awesome.
That was so neat.
We got to see Mickey, who we were hoping to see next door but missed, and Goofy in his 50th wear, which you cannot meet Goofy in his 50th wear anywhere. I thought they were giving a lot of time to each party also, which was really, really cool. Like, a lot of times the meet and greets, they're kind of moving through a lot of people because they've got these really long lines. Here, they can be a little bit more, like, interactive with you, and it was just really nice.
It was really cool. They did have PhotoPass back there too, which we got to utilize, which was nice.
And I believe the photos are free to download, even if you do not pay for like Memory Maker or your PhotoPass add-on, which is not true of any PhotoPass photos except for those.
Yeah, the cast member made sure to tell us that when we were heading in.
Yep.
And I didn't know that until we did that just now.
Yeah,
so.
which is very cool. So,
pro tip, utilize this if you can.
yeah, if you've got that Visa card, this is one of your perks. Use it. Yeah. Use it. As you can see, we are now under the Epcot Ball, aka Spaceship Earth, to ride Spaceship Earth. We were going to head to Living with the Land, but it was down when we were over there. And as you can see, Spaceship Earth is pretty much a walk-on. You load right inside that door up there. There is nobody out here, so Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving dark ride, a classic ride here in Epcot that takes you through the history of communication and then into the future of communication, your own future that you get to sort of customize, which is really, really fun. It's a classic attraction, a must-do, and a great choice, I think, for our easier to get on ride during our challenge today. We have arrived at the Epcot Guest Relations location to go ahead and grab our celebration button for this park. Then we just have to grab our photo with Spaceship Earth and we are all done.
I got it! So it turns out that we were up here at Gateway Gifts and they actually did have the I'm Celebrating buttons. So they helped us out and they wrote 4 parks one day and Epcot. I'm so excited they had this one. I really hope Magic Kingdom pulls through because I know that Magic has also been having a shortage of Celebrating buttons. So hopefully we can complete all 4. Thank you to the cast members who were so nice to me. I really appreciate everything you guys do.
All right, button acquired. All we need now in Epcot is our photo and we are right on time to head to our final park and hopefully complete our challenge there. Well, we're finding a PhotoPass photographer now. Even at night, the PhotoPass photographers will still be out and about taking pics, so just look for them. I see one right ahead of us. All right, we're headed for the monorail.
Final mode of transportation.
Final mode of transportation, yes. So this will take us to the Transportation and Ticket Center where we were earlier with our cars. We just Ubered. But this time, we're gonna monorail right back. We will have to transfer once we get there onto a different monorail to go from the Transportation and Ticket Center to Magic Kingdom. But hopefully it won't take us too long. A little bit of a wait up here for the monorail, but monorails can hold a lot of people. It might surprise you. All right, there was a delay, but I don't know if you can see, there is a monorail up there now that is parking. So hopefully, we probably won't be on this one, but maybe the next one, to be able to head over to Magic Kingdom. Luckily, we're good on time, so hopefully, this hasn't endangered our chances of finishing the challenge. So typically, the main modes of transportation that will run between Magic Kingdom and the Transportation and Ticket Center is the monorail and the ferry boat. Now, if you are here on a very busy day, they might also be running the buses. The buses are by far the fastest, but least magical way to get between TTC and Magic Kingdom. The monorail is typically faster than the ferry boat by a few minutes, so we are probably going to hop on the monorail just in the interest of time. And the monorail to Magic Kingdom is also experiencing some issues tonight. So we are actually now getting on the ferry boat, which is my preference for getting to and from Magic Kingdom. I think it is the most relaxing. They play Disney tunes. It's obviously like a beautiful boat on the water, and you kind of cruise into sight of the castle, and it's gorgeous. So I love taking the ferry boat. I'm not complaining about this at all. But it certainly will probably cost us a little under 10 minutes. Hopefully nothing more than that. There's a big group up there. We might have to wait a boat, which would cost us more than 10 minutes. Of course, they have to make it dramatic at the end here. All right, we actually did make it on this ferry boat. Now, these ferry boats can load a lot of people. In fact, they're a major asset when they're unloading from fireworks, because a lot of people can get on each ferry boat. One of the things that I always say, especially when you're getting on a crowded ferry boat, is if you don't have wheels, get upstairs. Because there is a lot more room on the second level of the ferry boat. There are seats up there. There's a better view. So if you are able to navigate stairs easily, go ahead up there to make more room for the wheels on the first floor, and actually make more room on the ferry in general. If more people go upstairs, they can fit more people on the ferry than if more people stay downstairs. So especially if you're at crowded times like right now with the monorail down or leaving after fireworks, go ahead and go upstairs if you don't have any wheels. Now, the other benefit of taking this route to Magic Kingdom is that we don't have to go through security again, because the monorail station is through security at Epcot. We just had to get on the monorail station, come straight to the TTC. We're past security at the TTC, get on the boat, no security at Magic Kingdom. So our security clearance at Epcot kind of stands here, which is pretty cool. Saves us a little bit of time. And look how pretty it is, Magic Kingdom at night. Now, an interesting development has popped up. Apparently in just a few minutes, it's time for Disney Enchantment, which means Main Street is going to be something to get through. Although what it might mean is it might be a good time to try to meet Mickey Mouse. Now, we've already met Mickey today, so maybe we go for a princess. But regardless, during the fireworks, we have a lightning lane for Pirates of the Caribbean that I booked. As you can tell, we have been using Genie Plus today, which is Disney's Skip the Line service. A couple different ways. It is a paid service. Date-based pricing. $15 per person per day is the base, and it can go up. We've seen it up at $29 per person per day. It's a way to skip the line. You get into a lightning lane, which helps you skip that standby line. If you want to learn more about Genie Plus, you can check out any of our Best Day Ever videos or our Genie Plus challenges, where we really dive deep in. And if you really want to get the advanced Genie Plus tips, check out our 15 sneaky Genie Plus secrets for Disney World, which will really kind of train you on how to use it. As you can see, it is very busy at this time. That's because a lot of people are park hopping in to see Disney Enchantment, the fireworks spectacular in the evening. You'll see that pretty much any night as people head into this park towards the end of the day. Magic Kingdom is also open later than the other parks, so if people are doing really big days, park hop days, or days like us, Magic Kingdom is going to be their final destination so that they get the most park time possible. But our line is moving pretty quickly to scan in, so hopefully, once again, a little bit of a hold up, but things looking okay. Are you ready for the jump scare that's about to be Main Street USA right now?
Frankly, no.
Me neither.
I'm glad I have you two with me.
So Main Street is very, very crowded during the fireworks. It is the best view of the fireworks, and most people in the park do go to Main Street to watch the fireworks. So that's what we're about to walk into. Probably going to be a little bit of a bob and weave situation to get through these crowds.
Bringing out my inner fry bucket right now.
Yeah, get that fry bucket out, bob and weave. Now I will note that cast members do try to keep pathways open and crowd flow as easy as possible during the fireworks and before the fireworks and after the fireworks. If you are watching the fireworks, moving through this area, during the fireworks, whatever, listen to cast members please, because they are really trying to make sure that the experience is as smooth for everyone as it can be. What's exciting? Just 15. We met Mickey already. That's the fireworks hack. If you're okay with missing the fireworks, pretty much all of your favorite rides, all of your favorite characters are gonna have much shorter lines. Now earlier we were doing the characters that you could kind of see roaming around the parks. That counted for us in our challenge today, but fireworks. We were doing the characters that were roaming around the parks, which did count for our challenge today, but as the day goes on, characters don't roam in the nighttime and they're not out for meet and greets just kind of around as much. So the only meet and greets that we have in Magic Kingdom, if we want to finish our characters gauntlet, are gonna be that Mickey Mouse meet and greet we just passed, or the princesses at Fairy Tale Hall, and they will hopefully have a shorter wait. So we are kind of skirting around the fireworks here to try to get to Princess Fairy Tale Hall. While the fireworks are still going, and we can take advantage of that shorter wait. My family was always a rides family, which meant we were totally okay with skipping the fireworks. And when we did skip the fireworks, we were able to get on usually 2 to 3 rides with very short waits, including some of the most popular rides in Magic Kingdom. And this is true of all the parks. You can get shorter waits during the fireworks because a lot of people, as you can see, we're on a side road and it's slammed with people. A lot of people stop to watch the fireworks. So you can get much shorter waits for popular attractions. All right, we successfully made it through fireworks crowds and are now en route through Tomorrowland, which is the way the cast members routed us, over to Fairy Tale Hall in Fantasyland to hopefully meet a princess. Now we are actually currently heading into the area of the park that I like to watch the fireworks from best. Breedlove agrees with me on this. You can get a really amazing view of the fireworks from by the carousel. You won't see the projections, of course. But look at how big they are in the sky. And fireworks shoot from behind Magic Kingdom and from the castle itself. So watching them from back here makes it feel like you're surrounded by fireworks. I think it's very magical. See, there they go by the castle. All right, we made it. Thank you. Now, as you can see, they do actually block off part of the Magic Kingdom during fireworks. There's sort of this way that you can still route in and meet the princesses, but it is it's for safety. So also listen to cast members here. They'll tell you what areas you can't go in because it's for safety entirely. And look at this.
I've waited through this entire queue for so long.
Me too. And into, no one's here. So we are now waiting to meet Rapunzel and Tiana, and it was, I mean, we walked right into the meet and greet room.
This is the best thing for me because these are my 2 favorite princesses. I love Cinderella, but this is just the combo of my dreams.
Yeah, this is a great princess combo. Hi Rapunzel, how are you?
It looks like we're all over the kingdom today, yeah?
Oh yes.
Celebrating.
We've to 3 parks. This is our last park.
That's
today.
impressive.
Yeah.
Entire kingdom. We really have covered it all.
It's amazing.
So
Did you bring along a frying pan this time too?
We forgot.
Not this time.
Not this time. Yeah.
It's just a lot of luggage this time.
Yeah.
That's fair. 4 parks in one day.
Yes.
All over the kingdom. We've been everywhere.
goodness.
Yeah.
This is our last stop.
Yeah, we finally done it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we can do tea. It's 8:30 and we just have our Pirates reservation ends at 9:05. I think we have time.
I think we have time if it's a low wait.
That's a good point. Although I can't imagine people are watching the fireworks and then rushing to Mad Tea Party.
Fireworks are over.
That's true, but would you immediately rush to Mad Tea Party after the fireworks?
Yes.
Yes, you would. I spy a 5-minute wait for Mad Tea Party. That's all, so we are headed to get our spin on. For our filler attraction in this park, I'm feeling pretty darn good.
I'm feeling amazing. I can't lie to you.
So Mad Tea Party is a classic Disney attraction. You sit in a teacup and you spin. There's a little bit of spinning that happens automatically, but you can also spin it at your own pace. Emma loves to spin this thing like crazy, so I gotta get ready. You're making me nervous.
I'll take it. We've had a long day. I'll take it easy.
I don't believe you.
You should. I don't know what's wrong. Like, I'm just going.
You're not going easy.
This is easy.
This is not easy.
My whole body is
for a while, usually about an hour. So we're gonna take the long way, the scenic route around through Frontierland over to Adventureland to get our lightning lane on Pirates of the Caribbean.
And it's still gonna be quicker than if we walked through Main Street.
Sure is. All right, we arrived at Pirates of the Caribbean. Now this has consistently won any like best ride bracket that we've done, votes for the best ride in Magic Kingdom, in Disney World. Pirates of the Caribbean is just an awesome attraction. The whole family can enjoy it. It is a journey into the world of pirates back in time. And the movies were based off of this ride, and they have since added the movie characters, including Captain Jack Sparrow, Captain Barbossa, into the attraction in animatronic form. It's awesome. It's very popular. Only has a 20-minute wait after fireworks, but we do have that lightning lane just in case. And I mean, all around, certainly one of my favorites. We've still got to get through our iconic snack, our photo, and our final celebration button for Kermie.
We're doing incredibly well though, as it's only 9:12.
Yay! Right, so we popped over there to Casey's Corner, which is the hot dog stop here at Magic Kingdom. It is themed to Casey at the Bat, which is a baseball themed short. Has a lot of like hot dogs, footlongs, and regular size. Sometimes they have toppings. They've got cheese sauce, fries. They also have corn dog nuggets. That was beautiful.
Nice.
That was pretty good. We like to get one set of corn dog nuggets as a snack to share, and then 2 sets of fries, which is what we've done. And also, they have cheese sauce for $1 that we've added on here.
I couldn't resist today.
Yeah, these are pretty spectacular. We've also grabbed a seat on the hubgrass, which is
my favorite.
Emma's favorite, and I absolutely love doing this at night because you're not in the sun, and you can see the castle in all its lit up glory. So this is pretty nice. Corn dog night. Delicious as always. Besides our picture and our I'm celebrating button, this is our last task. So you're saying, could we do all 4 Disney World parks and both Disneyland parks in one day?
One single day.
With park hopping limitations at 2 p.m.
Yes. Is it possible? I don't know.
Me neither. But we actually do, because at the time that you're watching this video, we have just done it. We're in Disneyland while you are watching this, and that video is coming out on the channel soon, so keep an eye out for it. There will be a premiere. We'll be in the chat talking to you guys to find out if we did it.
Yeah. I'm so nervous.
I don't know.
I hope it goes well.
I'm so park hopping at 2 and doing 6 parks and flying across the country.
We're literally flying to California. We're like, oh, this is fine. I don't know.
What if the flight gets delayed? What if it gets canceled?
What if anything?
What if literally anything? What if we have to go to the bathroom?
No time.
No
There's
time.
no time for that.
No time. Adult.
No adult divers. This challenge is not worth that.
All 4 maps and Emma.
Okay, Magic Kingdom did let us down.
Yep.
Because they did not have celebration, but they did have happily ever after.
And since this is the end of the challenge,
and it is a happily ever after, we felt it was appropriate.
So our happily ever after button to finish off our 4 Park Monday celebrating button.
We did it!
We did it! Well, we still have to take a picture. Come on. We did it!
This is so amazing.
It was amazing. It was a really fun day, and honestly, totally doable. If you have a day and you want to try this out, I think it's manageable.
Absolutely. I don't know that maybe kiddos would be able to do this one as well.
Yeah.
It'd be a long day for sure.
For sure.
But definitely fun to do with friends.
Yep. Now, if you enjoyed this and you want to see us attempt all of the Disney parks in America in one day, tune into the channel 1 week from today on January 14th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be premiering that video. We'll be in the chat hanging out, and we'll see how we did.
Go ask us questions and we'll talk about it.
For sure. We're really excited. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.